How you doing, Ralph here? Retired Air Force veteran and currently a federal employee with the Department of Navy. This is mainly for the Guard and Reserve guys. I'm going to tell you about the ESGR, Employer Support of Guard and Reserve. Reason why I'm bringing this up is because you can go on that site and award your employer. Now, if your employers are supporting your military missions, your military duties, and they're not judging your time being away with your ratings or your promotions, if they do all those things, reward them. All you need is your information, employer's information, and your squadron's information. And that's it. First step of the awards is the Patriot Award. They'll give you two choices. You can either have it mailed to your employer, or you can have a ESGR representative come down and present it to your boss or your supervising team, however your work is set up. The reason why you want to do that is to show them appreciation of supporting you as a guard or reservist. A lot of times people take for granted that, yeah, it's my right, I have orders, I wear the uniform, so you can't do anything. Nah, you don't. It's not the way to go about things. If you have a chance, reward them. And it's simple. And there are times where it's a big deal. I work for the Department of Navy and I did it twice because our structure's different. I had an immediate supervisor locally, and I had another supervisor who worked on the East Coast. I was gone a lot with my military. I average about 4 months away every year with my reserve duties, and sometimes they were short notice. There was no warning or heads up, and I told my boss, I said, hey, I got active duty orders, so I have to be gone for a bit, but I'll make sure I take care of things before I leave. And what my boss said was, I knew when I hired you, you were gonna have short notice orders. And a lot of bosses aren't like that. And he was totally understanding of me going to my military duties, doing long-term orders. But he never put my promotional chances in jeopardy because of it. He based it on the work performance while I was there. He treated me as if I was still there, even though I was gone for military duties. And what I did was I checked in. I said, hey, do you need something done, something I can do on the computer? Because I still had my Air Force computer, which for the most part talked to the Navy side of things. And I had access to all the programs I needed. So it wasn't like I was totally out of my civilian job. But I always check back, hey, is there something that I need to accomplish so that when I come back, it's not going to be a strain? Stuff like that. So just do a courtesy. This ESGR thing, it's a big deal. Now with this boss, what happened was they called the base newspaper to go watch this ceremony, I guess you can call it. An ESGR representative came down and presented the award to my boss, and it's up to you. You can either be in civies or you can be in uniform. So when this happened, his boss was there, his wife was there, our whole team department was there. Even when I re-enlisted, the closest Air Force base was about an hour and a half away. Or if I went to my home base, that would have been a 2.5 hour drive. Instead, I re-enlisted on the Navy base. The XO, which, if you don't know, that's the second in command of a Navy base. He's the one who re-enlisted me. And my boss authorized my coworkers to come witness that. So that's an example of how a boss would support you with military duties. I did it for my other boss on the East Coast. My last program, I had to travel so much, but he was also very supportive of my military duties. He never got mad, never used it against me, and he just understood. And I also had someone come down because we traveled a lot. I planned it to where we're both in Virginia in front of the team. So that's one of the coolest things you can do as a Guard or Reservist, when you have a very supportive boss or even a supervising team. And if your boss is similar, reward them. And then there's different tiers too. It goes up from the Patriot Award. You know, if they continue going above and beyond in supporting your military duties, supporting your family, supporting your work, put them to the next tier. And then the next year after that, if it keeps going. And it's all on the ESGR site. Now, there's always the other end of the spectrum, right? There's some employers that don't really support their Guard or Reservist. They say they do, and then you get the feeling like, no, they don't. Now, if they're using that against you, you can also go to the ESGR. You're protected under USERRA, which should be conspicuously posted at your workplace. They're either there for you to award your employer or fight for your rights against that employer. So just keep that in mind. If you're having issues because of your military duties, always know that you can go to the ESGR. So please, if you're Guard or Reservist, if they treat you good, award them. If not, you have ESGR to help you out. Hopefully you got something out of this. Hope you all are safe. Hope you all are taking care of each other. Take care and God bless.